In the world of criminals, some only kill, but others steal lives. This is the story of a murderer, a kidnapper, a master of deception who lived under stolen identities for decades, keeping people in the shadows and leaving behind nothing but traces of pain and fear. His name, Franklin Delano Floyd. Chapter 1. A Childhood in Hell. Franklin was born on the 17th of June, 1943, in Georgia. When he was just 1 year old, his father died. His mother, unable to care for 5 children, placed them in an orphanage. Life there was hell, brutal punishments, abuse, humiliation. It was there that the first sparks of violence and hatred ignited inside him. As a teenager he ran away, but life on the streets taught him nothing but crime. In 1962 he kidnapped a 4-year-old girl and assaulted her. He was sentenced to 20 years in prison. This, however, was only the beginning. Chapter 2. Life in the Shadows. Floyd escaped prison multiple times. Each time he came back with a new identity. Armed robbery, document forgery, and false names became his tools for survival. But his darkest crime began in 1974. That year he met a woman named Sandra Chapman. Not long after, Sandra was briefly jailed. When she was released, one of her daughters had vanished. That little girl was Suzanne Marie Savakis. Floyd had kidnapped her, renamed her Sharon Marshall, and began raising her as his own daughter. Chapter 3. A Stolen Life. Sharon grew up to be a beautiful, intelligent young woman who dreamed of becoming an aerospace engineer, but behind her smile there was a hidden nightmare. Floyd controlled her, kept her isolated from the world, and prevented her from pursuing her dreams. Years later, a disturbing truth emerged. Floyd had not only abducted her, but had forced her into marriage with him. In 1989, Sharon died in a suspicious car accident. But this was not just an accident. Floyd's shadow was everywhere. Chapter 4. Murder and the Mysterious Photos. 2 years before Sharon's death, one of her co-workers, Cheryl Comesso, disappeared. In 1995, her body was found, beaten severely and shot in the head. Among Floyd's hidden belongings, police found photographs of Comesso being tortured. These images became the key evidence that linked Floyd to her murder. Chapter 5. The Missing Boy. After Sharon's death, Floyd gained custody of her 6-year-old son, Michael Anthony Hughes, but a DNA test revealed he was not Michael's biological father. The court ordered that Michael be placed in foster care. Days later, Floyd stormed into Michael's school with a gun, took the principal hostage, and kidnapped the boy. It was the last time Michael was ever seen alive. Years later, in prison, Floyd admitted to killing Michael and disposing of his body somewhere remote, but he never revealed the location. Chapter 6. The Fall of a Monster. Police spent decades piecing the puzzle together. Eventually, Floyd was convicted of first-degree murder for killing Comesso and sentenced to death. In 2014, after years of investigation, the FBI finally confirmed Sharon Marshall's real identity. She was Suzanne Marie Savakis, the kidnapped girl whose true name had remained hidden for nearly 20 years. In January 2023, Franklin Floyd died in prison without ever revealing where Michael's body was. Epilogue. A Dark Legacy. This is not just the story of a killer, it is the story of a man who stole lives, altered identities, and shattered families forever. But above all, it is the story of Suzanne, the girl whose dreams were stolen, whose identity was hidden, and whose truth came to light long after she was gone.